Yep, hello there. This is Daniel Eric or Williver or Guillermo Gage, and I am making this video on 2025, July 28th at 3:42 p.m. And here's a quick update. The last time that I sent out a video was the morning of the 25th, so the previous day that was covered in the video was the July 24th. And so July 25th was a Friday. Um, so after just quick running through the events of the 25th, 26th, 27th, I'm just going to talk about how I plan on doing things a bit differently. 25th, I get home. What is it, like 4:15 p.m.? And you know that scam website I talked about? I thought, if I make a new account, if let's see if I can, because I remember at first they would let you get some money. Maybe I could get some more back, and then and you have to get like maybe like 20 to 70 bucks back off. Yeah, that turned out not to work because because I invested like 55, 55 plus bucks to start, and then 80, then another 30. So I ended up wasting another 80 bucks, and it was worth a try because you make a new account. However, because I did it by myself without like a mentor contacting me, they I think they could kind of tell. And so once after I had already invested like another 80 bucks, usually on that first round, they're not supposed to give you those $300 charges. And then they did. It's like, dang, I thought they wouldn't do that on the first round. So I don't know, it was worth a try. And remember, that's all using crypto and stuff. And I guess the rest of the 26 was probably just wasting time on the internet like I tend to do. Saturday the 26th was my longer shift. Got home probably like 6:45 p.m. or something. And then Sunday was Sunday. I got up and I was thinking about how back a couple of weeks ago, I kind of signed up for something where you can maybe stand a chance to be an extra in a movie. I thought, hey, and they said, hey, we're calling for like extras. I thought that might be an interesting experience. I don't expect much of it to happen. I thought, maybe they'd pay me like enough to cover like the plane ticket or something. I could just kind of learn interesting stuff about that. And well, I remember paying $100 for access to this, and I've been told the whole thing is a scam. But my main issue is, in 2 weeks, I was like, oh, they did say in 2 weeks on July 28th they're going to charge me $39.99 a month. I thought, I'm probably just going to cancel that. I go in and I figure, oh yeah, I don't see an easy option to cancel. It's a Sunday, and they say their office is closed for the phone number, and you can only cancel it via phone number. I look it up. It turns out the whole thing is a scam, and the main component of the scam, I don't know if the casting audition things are real, but just that you can't cancel it easily. So I decided I'll just cancel my whole credit card and get a new one, my whole debit card and get a new one. However, I wanted to take money off my card because I had like money that I needed to pay the rent, right? Like $300, and I'm going to get another $500 on that same card. And so it's this big struggle using PayPal the PayPal wouldn't cooperate, and we don't want you to take money off your own card, and put it on the PayPal balance. And so I had to go to the store, take money out, just my money in cash. However, I will still be able to use that account using the bank account number to pay my rent. That's one thing. That's nice. So anyway, now they can't take the $39.99 off the card because the whole card is locked, but the associated bank account is still working. So I hate being so stupid and wasting time on stupid shit like this. But now it's 3:45 p.m. and oh, by the way, some good news. This morning, I was trying to say, screw it, let's get some dishes done. I managed to get some of them done. But then from like 10:47 to like 1 p.m., I heard a little chime on my phone. And one of those scammers from a very similar type of scam, tried contacting me. I was like, you know what? I'll go through with this. And I'll see if they're one of those people who I'm going to see if they're one of those scams where they give you a little bit of cryptocurrency first to earn your trust. And that's indeed what happened. I ended up getting $70 of cryptocurrency. And I was like, well, they're obviously going to scam me. They're just going to scam. They're going to, do the thing where they want you to invest more. And so I just quit while I was ahead. So I got $70 back. And I even got some, I got a gift card. I used that gift card to get some Wendy's. Unfortunately, I ordered Wendy's. I just wanted a solid example. I ordered 3 of the junior baconators, but I decided, hey, I'm going to get it without the lettuce. Turns out they won't wrap it in paper if you get it with the lettuce bun instead of an actual bread bun. So I got this plastic right here. That sucks. So, here's that lid from when I got the icy from the Superman movie. Found that. So, and this is like, I'm not proud of this, but hopefully it's going to be less for August, way less. So here's my approach. Multitasking, the whole idea of just doing stuff while doing other stuff, while doing those little tasks to grift those $70 off of those scammers, and then just quit while I was ahead today. I mean, I'm less behind overall. I know it was a different group of people. Their website was different. Because like it takes several seconds to load each one, and you got to go through this process of waiting and then calling up their fake customer service line to give them to allow you to do the withdraw and stuff, and that sort of thing. I decided I was gonna kind of idly listen to some videos online and such, but obviously that distracts me longer, So I got to be at work soon, and here's a goal. When I'm on my Sunday and Monday job, I can actually kind of get away with listening to stuff on my phone as long as I'm moving along fast enough at the same time. On principle, I'm going to decide not to do that, and if I want to listen to something, it's going to have to be offline files on maybe on the offline phone. Okay, maybe I can listen to some something passive where maybe I'll pick up a little bit of information along the way. Not something where I really got to focus. Something like maybe the Mandarin Chinese language lessons, where if I miss a part, then it doesn't matter so much because I'll just learn new information after. Missing a few words means hey, next time the track rolls around, I might get a chance to hear it again. I might get a chance to hear that particular part of the lesson again. It's not like a linear piece of information where you need to know every detail. And I thought maybe that would be healthier because that'll use up the whole 6 hours, and just offline. I have some audio files, instrumental music for focus where, you don't, my brain doesn't focus on the lyrics. My brain just kind of hears the instrumentals. That's what I should do on principle, because this whole idea of this anxiety of wanting to know what's the most productive thing I can be doing. And it usually results in just wasteful garbage where I don't feel fulfilled. Also, when I get home we're going at 8 minutes, 21 seconds. Here's a goal. I keep on failing to update you guys at the 9:30, 11:30 p.m. like I've been saying. Haven't done any push-ups or read any of the Bible other than the main part that I'm following as a scripture plan, which is the book of Samuel right now. But I want to go back to the Genesis, back to the cover to cover type of thing. And what was my point? I was talking about how, I've been failing at that. When I get home at my job where I get off at 11:15 p.m., I should still make it my mission to be asleep by 1 p.m. I might get home at 11:30, 11:40. I should still make it my mission to be conked out at 1:40. That means any stuff that keeps me up at night, and the spooky videos online, or the list articles, or anything that keeps me up at night, just don't do it. Just do something else to make me sleepier, and I'll be conked out at 1 p.m. and set several alarms. That way I don't have to be going to bed at 3 a.m. and I gotta be up by 8 in the morning. I don't want to do that. Oh crap! Looks like I'm gonna have to just get by on 5 or 4 or 3 hours of sleep because I stayed up too late. And part of the principle is just I'm home typically by 11:30, within 90 minutes. Just And that's basically what I got to say about that. Because I'm doing habits that are making myself more anxious and stressed, and I just have to. They're habits, and the more I change those habits, the more the easier it's going to be to maintain those same good habits, and then it'll only start to be a challenge to do even further discipline stuff. All right, then. Bye for now, I suppose. I'm going to be going to work. Yep, I'm going to head out to go to work, which is just across the street. All right, then. Bye for now.